Hello, CFA Society members. I would like to welcome you to our State of the Society address. My name is Dan Castholm, and I am the Chairman of the Board of the Society. I am joined by Nicole Harris, our Acting Executive Director, and we would like to provide you with an update on the activities of the Society since the beginning of our fiscal year, which began last September, as well as provide you with an update on how the Society has been adapting to the new reality that began shortly after our last live event, held on March 11th with Rocky Wirtz, the owner of the Chicago Blackhawks. After living through numerous crises over my 30-plus year career, I must say this is clearly the most unique and likely to be the most severe. The lockdowns that have cascaded across the globe are something that has never happened before, and its impact to the global economy has been immense. Some economists are projecting the U.S. second quarter GDP to contract by well more than 10%, and 6% for the full year 2020. Global GDP for the full year is estimated to contract by almost 4%. Twice the level of the Great Recession. The uncertainty has created large market volatility, and the demand for many commodities has cratered. Everyone probably saw oil futures for May delivery turn negative last week, meaning you got paid to take the oil. If you take the oil, there's absolutely no place to store it. The very large government intervention will clearly buffer the collapse of the economy, but it's still too soon to tell what shape the recovery will take and when we will return to normal. But the good news is, we as a society will prevail. We always have, and we always will. There's also some positives, like in my house, the return of the family dinner, and a game of cards, hearts for entertainment. Something that we haven't done in a long time. Since I began my term at the beginning of last September, I never imagined it would turn out like this. We started off the year with a bang, record-breaking attendance and sponsorship at our annual event. We had over 1,100 people at that event. We put on other fantastic live events, including a power breakfast with Stephanie Framing, DSS events with Alec Lidowitz and Nancy Lazar, and a sold-out event entitled Life After LIBOR, just to name a few of the numerous live events we put on. Also during this time, we launched an initiative to update the Society's 3-year strategic plan, which is near complete and designed to help us better align the Society's efforts with our 3 strategic pillars: deliver member value, build future professionals, and build market integrity. To deliver on these strategic objectives, the 3-year plan, for example, includes aligning our programming to meet the needs of all of our diverse member base. And in terms of diverse, I mean diverse job roles and geographic locations. To deliver member value to all of our members. We have continued our chairman's dinner, one table, one conversation format to further improve the level of employer engagement for targeted firms. The board's executive committee instituted a new quarterly meeting with all advisory group co-chairs and the executive committee to provide a forum to identify, coordinate, and organize our content in a more systematic way, as well as better align it with our member base and the CFA Institute's professional learning framework, currently under development. At our annual dinner, we promised to deliver more digital content for our membership, particularly for our memberships that are unable to attend live events. Now more than ever before, we're extremely happy that our past efforts to upgrade our technology platform are beginning to bear fruit, and we are now able to provide digital content and value to our members in a time when we cannot hold live events. We've added video conference capabilities and a webinar platform to our digital toolbox. And we've launched numerous podcasts since the beginning of the year. And our first webinar was held last week on April 22nd, entitled Modern Monetary Theory, Historic Monetary and Fiscal Stimulus, Savior or Destroyer. And our pipeline of new webinars continues to grow. On April 30th, we have a live webinar with Brian Colton, Chief Economist at Fitch Ratings, entitled The Path to Recovery in a COVID-19 World. In the past, I have called on our members to get involved, and that still holds true today. I encourage you to listen to our podcasts, attend a webinar, and volunteer. Volunteer for an advisory group, or be a subject matter expert, and share your knowledge with our members. Or if you can get a subject matter expert to do a webinar, please contact the staff and share your ideas. Additionally, I am pleased to inform you that we have hired a new CEO who will be announced this week on April 29th. And I would like to thank the search committee and the board of directors in their tireless efforts to find a CEO that will lead us into the future. The process was very rigorous and started in early December. Our executive search firm and search committee screened and interviewed numerous qualified candidates and narrowed the field over a 4-month period to a final candidate, which was approved during our last virtual board meeting held in late March. Lastly, I'd like to thank our fantastic CFA Society staff, Nicole, Kim, Pari, Larissa, and Diana, as well as all of our volunteers. You are the magic that makes our society so great. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to turn it over to Nicole.
Hello, everyone. I hope this message finds you all safe, healthy, and managing through these unusual times. I'm Nicole Harris, serving as the Interim Executive Director for CFA Society Chicago. Thank you for taking time to listen to this message as Dan and I share with you what's been going on with the Society and how we continue to service the membership. As most of you are aware, the Society's offices have been closed since March 17th. Though the physical office may be closed, but staff is readily accessible Monday through Friday between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. You can reach us by sending us an email to our respective email addresses or by sending a general email to info@cfachicago.org. If you prefer to call, the phone lines are open. You can reach us at 312-251-1301. The Society is all about delivering value to its 5,000 members. Last year, resources were invested to upgrade the Society's database and website. These changes were made to enhance technology efforts in which we could offer podcasts, webcasts, webinars, and provide an online professional resources library. The original plan was to build these resources in phases and release them through a planned rollout. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has thrust the Society into the world of virtual programming almost instantaneously. And as such, we're moving quicker and trying to make as much content available through our digital platforms. You should know and be aware that your board leadership, advisory group volunteers, and staff are working hard together to develop programming and content critical to members at this time. Keeping our membership engaged and informed is important to us all. The monthly Job Seekers Forum will now meet via Zoom so members can continue to network and gather insights on job search strategies, techniques, and skills necessary to land their next job. On April 22nd, the Education Advisory Group held a moderated panel discussion on modern monetary theory featuring Lotta Moberg from William Blair, Stephen Moore, visiting senior fellow in economics at the Heritage Foundation, and Randall Ray, senior scholar at Levy Economics Institute and professor of economics at Bard College. The Society is also planning a Women's Wealth Management webinar and working to secure Gina Martin Adams with Bloomberg, as well as Fed President Loretta Mester. I encourage you to regularly check the event section of the Society's website, as virtual events are added weekly. And if you can't make it, don't worry. Our goal is to provide playbacks afterwards. The COVID-19 pandemic has placed so many demands on everyone, affecting our work and personal lives, that downtime is almost obsolete. It's reshaping all aspects of life, including the time-honored after-work happy hour. Your colleagues on April 23rd held the Society's very first virtual happy hour. Don't forget, take time for yourself. Connect again with your peers. Cheers. Before I let you go, let me say this. It takes members that are actively engaged to make a great society. Please get involved. Advisory groups continue to meet over lunch via Zoom. If you're interested in volunteering for one of our Society's advisory groups, email me at nharris@cfachicago.org. If you can't join a group, join a conversation on LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook. Stay safe, healthy, and I look forward to seeing you all again in the future.